traditionally funding women and girls is not the first thing on people's agendas. And there probably isn't a women's program in Hamilton. No, in fact, there isn't a women's program in Hamilton that isn't underfunded. And so we need to think about, when we fund women and girls, our communities are healthier and stronger, and they become part of the solution. And I truly believe that we need to look for more opportunities to support the programs and services for women and girls.
There's a lot of single moms that we're working with. Our staff, our female staff as well, and it's just something about that bond that, you know, women can connect with one another and relate to one another, and we want to just try and strengthen that bond.
Elizabeth Fry Society is based on the concepts of empowerment and supporting and mentoring, informing and educating women to reach a position where they're empowered to be their own advocate, to be their own voice, to be able to say no to violence perpetrated against them.
What we say is that not all survivors choose to come to counseling, and we want to have options and choices. But for the survivors that we serve here, we have such overwhelming positive feedback. And when we look at, you know, the number who, you know, before they started counseling and after started counseling feel a lot less alone, feel like they have new tools, feel that they have a safe space to share what's happened, whether it's an individual or in a group program. It's pretty amazing.
About my sisters struggling and making a journey that they don't have the tools to end that journey with.
Engaging the parents and the adults in the communities is very challenging. It's easy for these adults, because they have a lot of stresses in their lives, so it's easy for them to send the kids off, and the kids come to us and they benefit and all that's wonderful. But we try to engage those parents. And when, you know, as a parent, you're dealing with maybe anxiety or depression or different issues, it is really hard just to get out of the house and interact with other people, for sure. But that is sort of a real ongoing struggle. And as much as the kids are benefiting from our program, I think it could be even more widespread.
Violence is so pervasive, and that particular sexual violence is quiet. I don't mean the impact is quiet, but we don't talk about it because it's relating to sexuality, and it's an uncomfortable subject for many people. And so the challenge is kind of taking it out of the closet and, you know, taking it from being swept under the rug to out of the rug to look at, because for me, we can't make change unless we examine the issues and talk about the issues.
The problem that arises is that on any one night, our shelters and transitional living programs are turning women away. We simply don't have enough space for the demand in our community.
Really, the journey is different for each survivor, even though there may be common themes and sort of paths. The journey is very, very unique, and how we approach it is not like cookie cutter.
The compassion comes from the woman that emerges out of the end, the woman that is empowered and uses her strength and her creativity because it's there.
Some of our moms have said, you know, that knowing that our community cares is there every day after school, and it's a safe and welcoming and positive environment for their children to be spending time in, allows them to maybe go out and get that part-time job.
I've seen change in the last, 20 odd years that I've worked in this field. I have seen changes, but there's just so much that has to be done.
I strongly encourage anyone who's thinking about making a difference, thinking about making an investment in our community, please consider making an investment in women. Your investment will go a long way to a prosperous Hamilton.